to party, to have fun, you see. I got different hobbies, and that's all I need. Some say life is boring, but I disagree. I wake up and live my dream.
So we just finished Kenny's graduation. We're now right outside. Well, we're down at the harbor, but we are at the sitting on the little boardwalk area. They have like a market here. I don't know if that's every Saturday or not, but they have some cute stuff out here. The kids got some toys. I tried the Dubai chocolate from one of these places. I'm gonna tell you right now, if y'all watched my vlog that I did with the we were at the fair, like last year sometime, it was definitely better than that. Like, it was worth the money. I think I told y'all in that video that I felt like the one from the fair was like expensive, but you didn't get a lot, or I don't feel like it was worth that much. But that one, I couldn't even finish it. I had to give it to one of the kids. So we're sitting out here now at the candy shop. I got my Aunt Annie's pretzels, the Cinnabites, so I'm eating that while they're in there shopping with Oma and Papa, getting candy. Just finished Kenny's graduation. It was really nice. Very long. We ended up leaving. Kind of felt pretty bad. We left early. Well, I think we still had like dang near 100 people left to call. Like, it ran over. But it was still a really nice graduation. I got better video than I did camera footage because where we were sitting. Even though we got there really early, we still were sitting towards the back. Well, like in the middle, but towards the back. So we're going to my dad's house later to eat some crabs because crabs are in season now here in Maryland. So we get some crabs. And hopefully my sister messages me about, the baby being here, baby Mozzie. And she called to let me know. We're supposed to eat crabs with her, but she called to let me know that, she was having contractions that were a little bit closer together. So she went to the hospital. So fingers crossed. Didn't only come here for the graduation. We also had to make finalizations for, I didn't mention it yet, but my brother Greg did pass away on the 29th of April. So it has pretty much been a struggle for my family, just kind of processing that and dealing with everything that comes with that. So this weekend I did make the finalizations, or a help to make the finalizations for his funeral. That will be next week, so we'll have to come back for that. But yeah, I don't want to talk too much about that because I don't want to get sad. Okay. Ninja is more swamp, ain't it? Okay.
The issue is social media.
Yeah.
Because fights have been happening. It makes it look like it's all happening all the time.
Yeah.
You gonna always have.
Hey y'all. So I just got back from my dental appointment. I finally got my buttons off. They scanned me for my retainers. However, I'll probably get a couple more trays just to kind of finish up the shifting of my front two teeth, or one of my front two teeth, whatever. Yeah, I told y'all like a while ago how the previous group of or team of dental care professionals had scanned me incorrectly, and then it shifted all the work they had did. So then I had to pretty much like not start over, but they had to correct that and then go back into fixing what I already did. In the midst of doing that, the team rotated out because the office works with another office and they swap back and forth. So now I have a new team of dental experts, a dentist and her care team. She is Black. Most of the people on her team are Black, and I feel like they just listened to me. Like, she got right to work and fixed exactly what I needed to be fixed. I also got some stuff for my brother in prep for his services. We finally got that all situated and squared away, so that will be next week. But while I was home this past weekend, for Kenny's graduation, I was able to get some of his stuff. So my sister had gave me some of his stuff. This is not even used. Greg. He had like what is this, a cologne card thing that you get from the magazines, you know, like the free samples. Smart. And then his hair grease, you keep that. So, yeah. I also got some cards made, and I also had to order his programs yesterday. I went on Canva and did them myself, and I wanted to show you guys, wanted to open these with y'all. These are just some cards I'm going to put out for him. So there's my brother Wink, and I had a poem on the back. So those are cute. But I also ordered the invitations from them because, you know, let's just be honest. You know, funeral homes are very predatory, in my opinion. They charge you an arm and a leg for the simplest of things. The the programs that we were going to get were going to be about $900 for 150 programs. I did them myself on Canva and got them shipped to me dang near, like pretty much overnighted or 2-day shipping. And I paid $247. That's including all the stuff plus the shipping and taxes. $247 compared to $900. I'm just going to leave that right there. So we're going to go ahead and cancel that. I also got his jerseys. These are his flag football jerseys. So I'm going to put these in some frames for his service. I think I'm going to do like a fold over. So you can see half of one side type of thing. My baby was small. Wink was small. This is the small. But yeah, he loved football. Football was like his, after his kids, it was football. I don't have any of his actual, when he did the padded football, just because I'm pretty sure they had to turn those in. Unfortunately, they spelled his name wrong on some of them. The ones on the True Goon one. No, that's correct. And that's correct. So it's just the one on these two. These two are incorrect. They have an EN instead of an AN. Maybe that's why he ended up getting new shirts. Or maybe that was a different season. Got some ties for the pallbearers, so they have the same color. We also got some pins. 2 of my nieces are graduating this year. Izzy, and then my girl Zion is graduating. Oh my goodness. So exciting. Mario, you took these? These are cute. Ah, so pretty. I showed y'all this when we were still in DC. Kenny had literally just bought it for me. He got one for me and his mom for Mother's Day. It smells so good. Let me try to get this out without messing it up. This is a candle, y'all. All these are different candles. You can take them out. You take them out and then you burn it. Like you sit it on something and burn them. Oh my gosh. So stinking cute. And that's a teddy bear. Do y'all see the teddy bear? My dad had got me some flowers. Are those the flowers? I think those are the flowers. Kenny had put them in a vase for me, but my dad got me these flowers. I'm just waving and waving and waving. She's still getting in the car. I had to stop waving. I look crazy waving to nobody because she wasn't paying attention. But got me some Popeyes for lunch. You know, they don't make the, what you call it anymore? They don't do the popcorn shrimp anymore. It's just the big butterfly shrimp. They forgot my pie. I just want to thank you guys really quick for all the love and the prayers and just the uplifting vibes you guys have been giving me. I really appreciate it. My family really appreciates it. Because I've immersed myself in helping to plan his services and just staying busy, I feel like I'm like coasting through the emotions. I'm trying to make sure that I give myself grace so that I allow myself a space that I can, you know, express my feelings or just let it out. I don't want it to come out in different ways or in a negative way. I guess that makes sense. Even now I'm talking about it, like I feel nothing And I think that's the autopilot that's saving me from feeling what I need to feel. It's a process. And even you smell like him. Like, my brother was a you know what I'm saying? And it kind of has like his smell on it with the cologne and just like his lotion, like his stuff. Yeah. So if you ask me how I'm doing or whatever, if I have like a very blanket statement response, it's because I'm trying to kind of keep my emotions in check right now. Like I need to do that for myself. I'm trying not to go to sleep, y'all. It's like 4 hours later, 2 hours. I can't count. 2 hours later. That what you call it? That Popeyes make me sleepy, but I'm trying to stay awake. The Amazon order just came, so I want to make sure everything is right. I be forgetting what I'm ordering, and then they package it up so weird. Oh, these are the gloves. I'm pretty sure I got 2 boxes or 2 bags of these. So this is the ribbon. It's a little bit lighter than the navy blue for the Dallas Star. His favorite team was Dallas Cowboys. But these will work. It just says Forever in Our Hearts. You can pin it to your shirt. Is that an alarm? Why is this alarm going off this freaking late? I swear, that boy alarm be going off at the wrong dang time. Don't have an alarm to get up in the morning because you're running late, but alarm set at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, these are all the ties. Perfect. The ties. Hey y'all, what is this boy doing? This boy must think I'm a taxi service. I've bailed my oldest son out of a lot, just with like school and stuff. Simple things like, oh, I forgot my project at home, can you bring it? Oh, I forgot my math homework on my nightstand, can you bring it? Oh, I forgot my football cards at home, can you bring them? And I'm just like, oh, okay, you know, fine, I'll bring it. I'm tired of bringing it because I know I told you the night before, make sure your stuff is packed in your book bag. The morning of, make sure you have everything. I'm not coming to school today. Okay. And then you call me or text me 30 minutes after you get to school. Oh, I forgot this. Can you bring it? No. Get the 0. Hard lesson. I gotta run the field if I don't bring my cards. I'm about to edit my video for tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, for tomorrow. I had already filmed this hair, but in the middle of me filming it was when I got the call about my brother. So I tried to push through because I already started, but the push through ended up being something I didn't really like for the hair. I knew I could do better. So I decided to come back and refilm part of that video, and I did better. This is from Her Given Hair. It is their 5x5 closure unit that I pressed out. It's a kinky straight. Y'all know Her Given Hair comes for the coin, but they also last a long time because their hair is pretty high quality. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video, and I don't really have much to say. I'm in the zone right now. Okay, I feel like I think I told y'all yesterday, I feel like I'm on autopilot as far as my grieving because I'm keeping myself busy. So like I feel nothing right now. I think it's like a what's it called? A defense mechanism. It doesn't feel real. Yeah, even me, you know, making my brother's program and typing out his obituary doesn't seem real. Me, you know, highlighting pictures and looking through pictures and stuff like that doesn't seem real. I feel like I'm just looking at nothing, like it's just blank. It's nothing's happening in my brain. I'm just going with emotions. So that's what I mean by autopilot. Yeah. So I'm gonna I'm going to stay in that zone to get this video done. And like I said, you guys will see it tomorrow. You'll see it in this vlog after I already posted it. So if you want to go check it out, you can do that. But yeah, it did feel pretty good to like actually put clothes on today and do a little bit of makeup and do some hair. We in the water. What are we going? You want to make sure she's secure though. Add some glue to her or something, because that weight that pulled on my wig, it was about to snatch it right off in this pool. It's about to be a whole nother video. Oh, there's a spider. Get. Did I kill it? I did. Okay, out the water. We're gonna let her dry. Kick it up. Ooh, I don't got my mic on, so I hope y'all can hear me. I just finished filming this wig right here. The girl got in the pool for a little bit. It feels amazing in that water. Like, I think it's like 80 something degrees today. Let me see. I don't even know. What's the temperature today? 74. That don't seem right. Yeah, it's later. So today it's 1:50, so it is 86. It's 86 degrees right now. 86 degrees. The water feels amazing. If I look a little lopsided, a little cockeyed, it's because this wig is a left side part. We're not going to go into that, but you know, Beauty Forever Hair did it. I just finished eating my lunch and filming this video right here. I did not wash that wig, so don't want that in my teeth. We just got back from Maryland. My brother's service was beautiful. It went on without a hitch, no issues, and that's the way I like it. I didn't even feel like I didn't want to pick up the camera at all while I was there for obvious reasons. And even picking up the camera now to get back into content it just feels numb. Like I have no feeling at all. I expressed it a lot while I was home that I felt like I was on autopilot. And I'm pretty sure I told you guys that as well. And I still have that feeling. Like our table in the leading into the living room, I put like our obituaries on it, like my grandma, my aunt, well, both my grandmas, my aunt, Kenny's grandmother, so my grandmother-in-law, like those are there. And then to put his on there today felt like surreal almost. It didn't feel real. It didn't feel normal. I just feel numb to all of it. It just doesn't feel real, like at all, to even say out loud. Like little moments here and there, like if I talk about him or I talk about the situation, like I'll get emotional, but it's almost like my body immediately goes into protection mode and it shuts itself down. So yeah, I don't know what that's about. I'm not opposed to going to counseling for that either if I feel like that's gonna be a problem. But yeah, I just filmed this hair. This is a wig, full wig, no leave out. Crazy segue, right? I just filmed this wig. It is linked down below. So if you guys want to check it out, you can definitely do that. Or just see how I did this upstyle. Very easy. I took it back to the old school with how to do like a little French roll, French bun situation. So that's what I did. I have a little movie night with Kenny. I'm going to go spend time with him and the kids and just try to relax for a bit before I edit this video. I don't know when you guys are going to see this video, but yeah, it'll be before you see this vlog. So there you go.
Love you down, boo boo. I'm not saying nothing about you, okay? love you down, but you need to know your girl don't care nothing about no politics because it's. I'm hoping that it becomes popular here because it's really not popular. This particular dog, this breed, for some reason, is just not popular here. So that is that. Okay.
I need more sugar in this. Good morning. We are at the lake house this weekend. We had to come out here and check on it. I haven't been here that much this year. I'm going to get ready today, making a point to actually put clothes on, and I'm going to have Kenny take me out to the stores or take me to town just so I can, I want to get a shelf for the dining room because we need more storage here. We don't have a dresser in our bedroom, but I think I want to get a dresser now. We've been using the closet, but I do have things that are like folded on the shelf. I also need to get Emir and KP new clothes for here. Because the clothes they have are a size too small. First, I need to get my hair together. Y'all probably have seen the video already. I did these braids, these boho braids on my natural hair, and they look very cute, very cute. The middle is still thin, okay? Still thin, so I gotta do things to, like, you know, camouflage that, like a flip over, or I could do a half wig as I want, if I want. Y'all see I have my wig back there on Brenda Lee, okay? That's Brenda number 2. And I may put her on today because I can do that. Bring all the hair to the back like so and put my cap on like this. I'm not even going to tuck the excess. I'm just going to tuck it to the back like that. I need to spray some water on here. She a little crunchy. Okay, take my powder. I need to get some makeup brushes for here. Makeup, powder, and just tint it around the edge of that lace, like so. I'm gonna pop this on top of my head, right around the back. Bring it down as far as possible. Just add some thickness to the hair, like that. Spray that across. I think I'm gonna go to Walmart to see if they have any shelves there. I'm pretty sure they do. I don't want anything like too bulky because obviously at the lake house there is limited space, and I want to utilize the space as best as possible without like just filling it up with stuff. So I was telling Kenny maybe I should make one of the tables in the living room more of a credenza. Credenza, is that what it's called? Credenza? To see if that will work out better and put that table elsewhere. I don't know where I would put it, but I'm pretty sure I could find a spot. This wig is from Nadula. This wig is old, like 2 years old. It stays up here at the lake house because it's easy to use, to put on. If I want, I could like twist some of the hair up in here to kind of match that, you know? Kind of give me like a bohemian type of look. You know what I'm saying? So it gives me a fuller look to the back as well. I'm gonna do a little brows and some concealer, and that's gonna be all for the makeup. I know I haven't been online a lot since my brother passed away. I've been trying to like be in a positive space, and I feel like some of my friends called it, like they think I'm in shock. They and I also think I need to like, you know, talk to someone, a grief counselor. I guess I thought once his service happened that it would be over. Like I would feel it all at once. But I don't. I still feel pretty much the same. Even when I went there to like, oh, I brought my wig perfume. Caribbean Sunrise, the Esha wig perfume. Let me put that on there. Oh, that smells amazing. When I went home to like, you know, you get to view the body and everything, and you can tell the funeral home how you feel about it and you make any changes, all that kind of stuff. I went in with the idea like, okay, as soon as I see him, it's gonna hit me, and let me kind of prepare myself. And in my mind, that's what I'm thinking, but I feel like in my heart, it knew that I couldn't handle that emotion. So it pretty much like shut me off. Yes. In order to protect itself. Like it was like, you don't got time for that right now. Like, don't do that. Because I felt, I don't know, I can't explain it, but it shut itself off. Like I didn't feel anything. So like I went in, and immediately when I saw him, it was me, my dad, my mom. I keep losing my train of thought. I'm sorry. It was me, my dad, my mom, and my dad's fiance. And like I went in first. I don't know how that happened, but I led them in. And so when I went in, and as soon as I went around the corner to see him, it was an immediate like big sister mode. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. Fix it. Like I didn't have time to even process that, you know, like that he's sitting in a casket at that point. And if this is too much for y'all, like you can definitely, you know, click off. I understand. This is just me getting stuff out, I guess. But yeah, it didn't process to me that that was him sitting there. So I immediately told him, I need you to fix this. I need you to fix this. I need you to add this. I need you to do this. And they did. The funeral home did fix what we asked them to fix and change what we asked them to change. And, you know, that was it. And once they did that, and we were able to come back in to see him again, it definitely looked more like him. I will say they did put, I think it's called Beijing, whatever that filler stuff is. I call it Topic because I use a Topic for my hair. And my brother, he was, you know, going bald. So he had cut his locks off and he just kept his hair cut really, really low. But then obviously with all the surgery that he had in the hospital on his brain and everything, they had to like cut his hair. And so they filled it in with the Beijing stuff. However, his hair was longer than I've ever seen his hair. So I was like, well, he didn't grow hair. So where'd the hair come from? And I was like, oh, is it a wig? And the lady was like, oh, no, it's not a wig. Well, girl, what is it? Like, what hair do you have on my brother's head? She never responded as to what the hair was. But there was definitely like pieces of like hair that were like on his collar when they had changed over, like changed his tie or whatever. And I was just like, okay, like what hair is that? Where'd that hair come from? I don't know. And I don't want to know. My brother used to wear the beanie hats and he would roll them. So I had them put on one of his favorite beanie hats. And they were going to do that anyway. They wanted us to see him without it and then with it. And I was like, yeah, no. Since we don't got time to take that, whatever you have on his head off of there, we're going to go ahead and put his hat on. And then they also filled in his goatee beard situation. Mind you, his stuff was normally patchy. So I'm expecting it to look patchy, but they filled it in, like gave him a line. That's not how, you know, that's not how he naturally looked. And he didn't wear all that stuff. He didn't like wearing that stuff. So, but instead of having them like wipe it off or whatever, I just had them to leave it. And once they put his hat on and cleaned that all up, it was, you know, it was fine. Even me talking about it doesn't seem real. I don't know what this feeling is. I told my friends and I told Kenny, like, it just feels like my heart is missing. Like normally, like it's weird to explain, but when I'm like sitting down or like just, you know, doing stuff, I can quite literally feel my heart beating. Like I can hear it, I can feel it. But since my brother passed, I literally cannot feel it. I can't hear it. I can't feel it. It's like I feel nothing. And so my friend yesterday and some other people had explained to me they think that I'm in shock and my body is kind of like protecting itself from that feeling. Like obviously I think a grief counselor would be good for me to speak to. I don't want the mask that I have of like throwing myself back into content or into work to shield that emotion or shield that feeling, and then I have like a breakdown, especially because we're about to go through even more changes, you know, coming up. Speaking of change, crazy, y'all saw in a couple blogs back that my sister is pregnant. Her and my brother were like this. okay, that she's part of the younger three. So we were trying to make sure not only financially that we were prepared to give him the homegoing service that he deserved, but also that she wasn't gonna, go into labor prior to his service. They were gonna induce her like a couple days after his service. So we thought we were all good. And she was pretty much at a standstill as far as the progress that she already made up to that point. So we literally had the service, and as they were carrying him out at the end of the service, carrying his casket down at the end of the service, she had went to the restroom and her water broke. At his service, her water broke. She had him that night, right before midnight. She had my nephew, and my brother Greg was right there the entire time. We know he was. And so we just feel like it was something that was needed. Like she needed that comfort. But mama and baby are thriving. They are doing well. So yeah, it's just been a lot. And again, maybe that's why I am so like shut off from the emotion, because I know things have to be handled. I can't remember who told me this, but actually it was my sister-in-law, Angie. She was basically saying like, when you lose someone that you're really close with or that you love and that it hurts, you're expecting the world to kind of like just stop and deal with it with you. And it starts to hurt when you realize the world just keeps going and you're still stuck in that, that hurt. And I feel like that's kind of where I am now. I feel like I'm still back a month ago, just, seeing him and saying goodbye and all, I feel like I'm still there. Like it still like replays in my head. And, I just feel like I'm still there. I'm just trying to process this as best as possible. Let me go and put some clothes on. Oop. Let me go put some clothes on. Did you really come in my camera frame with no clothes on?
That second girl, there's probably better.
Kenny.
Shooting stars, but she believe in shoes and cars. Wood floors in a new apartment. Couture from the store's department. She more like the love to start. I'm all the trips to Florida, order the order, views of the water, straight from a page of your favorite author. And the weather's so breezy. Man, why can't life always be this easy? She in the mirror dancing so sleazy. I get a call like, where are you?
When I'm back in Chicago, I feel. I got this bathing suit, my favorite color, cobalt blue. This little jumpsuit situation. Does it have pockets? Please have pockets. I think Kenny showed y'all these shoes on my feet in the store. Like a little casual day out. Has pockets? Of course it does. Yeah, it does. It's a romper. Looks like a dress though. I'm a little nervous about this one. I got it in an extra large because of my chest and because it's shorts. Did I get an extra large? Yes. Because I feel like the large looked a lot smaller than this. See, you got shorts under it. I could have did the large. This one is a large. Very cute. This one is also a large, and I feel like I could have sized down to a medium. This one I got in an extra large because I didn't want it to be too tight on my midsection, and it's not. And then the bathing suit fits perfect everywhere else except for my chest. It's spilling out on my chest.
From Iowa. Are you Mike Graham?
Currently taking the braids out. I started taking these out at 8:42. It is now 9:59. I'm not rushing to take them out. It's kind of like chilling and watching the TV. So it's taking a little bit longer than it probably can take, but it's very easy. Like I'm literally just unbraiding my hair and it's just sliding out. Wore them for what, 4 days? Not bad, but I will be doing another install with a kinkier texture. It may even be the hot braids, the ones that I already did. Kind of give you an update on the hair as well as, doing the install with that hair. What are you talking about? Jay, you put the bag down in there, the entire bag. Push it down in the water, Jay. Hey, y'all. So, took my hair out last night. It took me about 2 hours to take it out because I was watching, like I told y'all, I was watching those documentaries. I like catching up on things that I don't know about or remember. I do remember seeing like the crash documentary. I do remember seeing that play out on TikTok. Here, put it in the trash for me. Your dad dropped barbecue sauce on my table yesterday. I do remember, oh wait, bring it back. It's some right here on the floor. He dropped that fork yesterday. I do remember seeing that play out on TikTok. Watching her parents pretty much like excuse her behavior was absolutely crazy. Drinking alcohol, doing mushrooms, cussing out teachers, like getting suspended from school. And I'm pretty sure her dad worked in a school or something like that. She got suspended from school for cussing a teacher out. And he talking about something, oh, I know when she lied to me. And I went to the school and I picked her up and I asked if she did it and she said no. And I said, that's all I need to know. Come on, let's go. Let me open up these packages while I'm talking to y'all because I can go on a tangent for days. Olive and June sent me some nails. They sent me this about a month ago, maybe even 2 months, but obviously with everything going on with my brother, I didn't get to, I hit myself in the mouth. I didn't get to opening all my packages. I requested for them to send me a lot of like natural nail care. I already had the cuticle balm or cuticle serum from like last year when they sent it to me. So I was using that. And I was also using the nail strengthener already. So they sent me replacements of those. And then they also sent me their new cuticle balm. They sent me that. And then they sent me the hand treatment, which is like, I guess like a shea butter and pomegranate. I guess it's like a lotion. Yeah, overnight treatment, hydrate your hands. So, and they also sent me some press-ons. I chose these press-ons. And then I also got some nails from, I don't know her business name, so don't fault me for that. Is it on here? Let me see if it's on here. Weekend Candy. Is that the name of your business? Natasha. She is actually another YouTuber. I found her through my cousin, Tasha, on YouTube years ago. Like she was what I consider to be one of the OGs, but she does bomb makeup. And then she showed how she grew her hair like super long. So all that, she has all the things and she has vlogs, but she had reached out to me because we follow each other on Instagram. And she was saying, you know, she knows that I like nails. So she wanted to send me a pair of nails. So I chose the design and the shape and she pretty much executed it for me. So this is what those look like. I cannot wait to wear, I cannot wait to wear these because they look so cute. They look so cute. I also ordered me some new press-ons from Tailored Tips. I hadn't ordered any nails in a while, but then I thought about my birthday nails from a couple years ago and she had sent me this pair right here, this swirl set, the long square swirl set. I asked her to create me another set plus 2 extra sets in that same style. So I got a short square and a long or medium almond. So that's what those look like. I think I'm gonna do these ones first, just to give her a little try. Y'all, that documentary was crazy, but I heard there's another documentary for the same situation on Hulu, and then there's one on YouTube. They give like different accounts and it makes her look even worse, I guess you could say. What was the other one? Oh, The Perfect Neighbor. I don't feel like that woman even like, I don't want to say comprehend it. I don't feel like she even took it seriously as to what she did because I feel like she really thought like, oh, stand your ground in Florida means I can do this. Like she looked like she was going through it when they finally sentenced her. I think she got like 25 years. The girl who did the car crash that had taken the life of her boyfriend and their friend, she got 15 years each, I think, but she's eligible for parole after the first 15. I think is how I understood it. Did y'all see well, if you're not on TikTok, then you probably didn't see it, but I know it was on Instagram Threads as well. I don't have Threads, so I saw it on TikTok. But the young lady who graduated from high school recently, and her parents gave her a graduation party. And at the party, her brother, think it was her brother. Her parents, I'm pretty sure, were at the front with her. And then her brother came up and her mom is talking on the microphone. Her mom calls her up to give her a surprise from them. And so she's like, oh my goodness, okay, cool. Comes up there, they give her this bag. I think it was like a gold bag or something. I would assume for me, graduation gift, it's a car. I'm about to go to college. And she pulls out a pee stick, like a pregnancy test. And they're like, you know, this is the best gift ever. The brother starts crying and the mom is like, you know, congratulations, you're gonna be an auntie again. And so then she looks at her brother and he's like, you know, basically like, you know, are you having a baby? And he's like, yeah. And he's all like, oh, like just distraught. And then they pan to his girlfriend, wife, I'm not sure, fiance, in the crowd. And it's this very pregnant looking white girl. Mind you, they are Black. Now, I'm not going off the thing about people are saying like, oh, you let the white girl have her moment, blah, blah. I don't care about none of that. It's about putting the moment on anyone but her in period. Like, period. I don't care about white, Black, whatever. If it was a Black girl, it would have been the same thing, in my opinion. What? You took my moment to announce your pregnancy, and apparently based on what she's saying in some of the comments to other people's videos that are reacting to this, she's basically saying that it was her brother's idea. Mind you, it's the second grandchild. I think it's the first for him, but it's the second grandchild, period. Y'all couldn't wait until after the party was over. They're trying to say like, oh, it was, you know, everybody was there, so might as well share it. When people are walking to the car, hey, by the way, guys, so-and-so is pregnant. Like, really? You took her moment to give her a gift, and it was a pee stick. You couldn't just put it on a t-shirt, you're going to be an auntie. It was the actual pee stick. Okay. Okay. See, me and I would be knocking heads left and right. I'm about to be out of here anyway. I'm knocking heads left and right because I know daggone well. What? How is that a gift for me? How is that a gift for me? Let me get my my nail glue. I know I love this nail glue because it's a brush nail glue. Easy on, easy off, in my opinion. Hold up. I got to start with my pinky nail first. I had her measure these using that quarter trick. You know, you put the quarter on and then you measure. I kind of feel like they're a little wide for me. Let me try to bend them a little bit. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'll have to shape my nails when I'm done. My actual natural nail under the press on when I'm done, but I can do that after. My natural nails are flourishing because I gave my hands a break from my press-ons. I thought that was really just crazy. And she's young. She's like, what, 17, 18? So I don't think she's actually thinking that it's a bad thing or like that it's an issue. I think she's just thinking like, oh, you know, it's my brother and, you know, they're having a baby. But the way he was like crying, it would have, y'all, it irritated me. Like the way he was just snotting and laying all over her and, oh, like he was just so distraught. Like, I guess happiness, but also like, oh my God. Like it gave yuck. It gave yuck. I'm not gonna hold you. It gave yuck. Like, please don't. Please don't do that. Or make my moment about you. Like that's just so irritating. And even the audience, I feel like it wasn't like an immediate like, oh, clapping, because again, they're thinking it's gonna be a gift for her. And you literally said this is the best gift for her. And then the mom, I think after the mom posted on Instagram or something about like, you know, best day ever, best gift ever, new grandbaby, happy graduation to her. Like it still made the post about having the baby. Yuck. I wish that camera would have panned around and showed the faces. Because the one face that I did see looked like it was like an auntie or a grandma or something. She looked unamused. She wanted me to give her like a review on the nails, like what I thought about them. And I will say based on how they feel very sturdy. and the design is really nice. I could tell the design is a little bulky on the actual nail, so just working on the smoothness of the design. These sides over here, the sides of the nail, it's like a bleed out from, I guess, where the design or the polish was kind of pooling. When it comes to like creating press-ons, it depends on how long your nail bed is. And because I have a long nail bed, I have to make sure that the shape of the nail is like the nail bed of the nail is long enough that it meets my nail bed and then starts the shape. If it cuts it too close, which this one did, just based off, you know, a standard nail size, it's, it shows too much of my nail on the side, if you can see. So I kind of have to shape my nail under that to fix it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that because of the shortness of this nail. I wonder what kind of texture nail this is. This is a different type of texture. Or it might be how, I guess maybe how her nail sits on the, maybe the base she uses to make the nail. I've never seen that before. I actually like it. Like the inside of her nails are like a rough texture, so you don't have to really file it. This color nail, the nail bed portion, is about the same color as my nail, but I like my nail bed, I like it to be a little bit more pink. But I can make it work though. I can make it work. So I can see what I'm doing. Y'all, I got this little jumper thing, romper jumpsuit thing from Amazon. And the reason I stopped wearing it, I was going to actually give it away or toss it, was because this button, these two buttons here, they'll just open up. Like they don't hold. And it's not that it's too tight. Like y'all see the looseness. You know what I'm saying? But they'll just randomly open up. So I was like, okay, let me put it on because I lost some weight. So let me see if it'll open up now. Maybe it was too tight or something, or maybe it was just too, you know, tight around here. So I put it on. I was like, oh, okay, they stand. I get in the car. We go to Walmart. I put my bag on, get out the car. I'm just a walking. I'm just a walking in the store. The guy turns around and he's like, you know, hi. And I was like, oh, how you doing? I move my bag like this. Why are the two buttons, these two buttons right here, right open? I don't feel no air. It's warm outside. It's a little humid. I don't feel nothing. Like it's just open. Good thing I had a bra on and stuff, and it wasn't like anything crazy. Like it hadn't like open like this, but it was just a hole in the middle of my shirt. I'm like, sir, you could have said something. I'm not walking around like that on purpose. I just kindly and I didn't notice it until I got past him. And I happened to look down when I was grabbing my purse around my shoulder. And I was like, oh my gosh, who else saw me walking to the store like that? I walked out the car like that. I don't know when it popped open, but yeah, it was open, child. Yes, honey. Let's see. Very cute. Turn around. I like it. You like that one? Huh? Yes. A singlet? Yes, it's a leotard. It's a leotard, Jay. She's not a dancer. She's gymnastics. So she doesn't need dancing shoes, Jay, for a ballet or for gymnastics. That's for ballet or dance. She's not doing that. So yeah, I was just like, oh my gosh, tragic. I know I look crazy. They probably like, she going through something. Leave her alone. So nails are on. Let's finish up with I don't need that, cuticle oil. We can do a little cuticle serum with that. My cuticles were dehydrated, so my skin started to peel around my nails. Like when it starts itching like that, I can tell it's about to peel. So I go in heavy with like my cuticle serum or my the balm. Let me put some lotion on. This is that hand treatment. Put some of that on. Get my hands all lovely. What you need? Nothing? Okay. I'm not gonna cut this one back too much just because I don't want to lose that shape. And when I do that, sometimes it'll create like not a hangnail, but it'll create like a fraying over here. These are the nails, custom press-ons from her. Okay. I said press-ons? Yep, custom press-ons. So, very cute. Okay. She's just starting this side quest that she's doing that she may turn into a business. I think she's turning it into a business, but she's creating custom press-ons. And I've already seen like her newer ones that she's done since she made these. She made these like 2 months ago, I think it was, or a month ago. since she's made these, she's posted other ones on her TikTok and they look even better. So obviously practice makes perfect. So I'm sure if she did these again, they would look even better. So I couldn't do it. So thank you. I appreciate it.